Oh, hey there.
The question I'll be answering for you guys today will be determining what led the banks to fail during the Great Depression.
Well, it all began prior to the Great Depression in an era where the economy was booming. The Roaring Twenties. In this era, the auto industries were growing, new consumer products and goods were introduced and advertised, and access to buying on credit became more popular.
Consumers used credits to buy goods, which means that when they bought something now, they would make payments on it later. However, problems started to erupt with these changes. For instance, people started overusing their credit, which made them in debt. Also, more and more resources were being available to people who wanted those products and made them spend more, which made the people demand more varieties of products. Although this all seems like a good economy, businesses, however, were overproducing products, which became too overwhelming for consumers. This then created a domino effect, and the results led the nation into the worst economic disaster in U.S. history. During the boom of the 1920s, the society was unaware that banks were weakening. For example, many rural banks went bankrupt because farmers could no longer pay their loans. As a result, between 1923 and 1930, about 5,000 banks collapsed or went bankrupt due to lack of loans being paid back and people taking money out of the banking system. Next, another reason why the economy was destroyed was because the confidence in the economy was failing. First, investors grew nervous about the economy because the demand of the consumers had slowed, manufacturers were producing too many goods, consumers were purchasing goods they could not afford, and bank failures had become more common. Then, in October 1929, the stock market crashed and caused its value to decrease by an astounding 89%. The market was important to banks because they heavily invested in the stock market, which was another reason why the banks failed. All in all, those are the reasons behind the banks failing during the Great Depression. Thanks for watching.